What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to African Mojono with your boy King. And today I've got a serious topic about your partner being able to call you to order. I'm talking about your girlfriend. I'm talking about your boyfriend. I'm talking about your husband. I'm talking about your wife. Can those people who are in your life come to you and say, listen, but here you are doing shit. I'm going to tell you to your face, my baby, I love you. I love what you are all about, but this time you made a wrong move. If your partner cannot reprimand you in the matters of life, especially in areas maybe where they know better, I'm telling you, your relationship will never work, because you will always count on other people from outside the relationship, outside the marriage, to correct you. And this is something that we as African people don't talk about a lot. Let's listen to this video, and I want you guys to give me your thoughts on what this woman of God is saying. Listen to this, guys.
Something that we agreed with Pastor Munene, our family.
You agreed?
We agreed.
I love this.
This man can rebuke me, eyes wide open, on any matter in my life. He can rebuke me on Tuatua. If I look, I'm not participating. I'm just there like a dead body. You tell me no. What is happening, madam? Kwa nini leo you are not participating? It's because you say no, but we should first of all finish this and then we go to other things. This man of God over me has authority to rebuke me on anything that he feels I'm not performing to his expectation. Be it to what if I'm harassing the children because we have had a misunderstanding. If I'm harassing the house girl, he has the right to correct me. If I'm driving wrong and I'm driving him, he has because if I don't allow him to correct me, listen to this, that same weakness will be seen by the members in the church, will be seen by the world. The reason why God has given me Pastor Monene, yes, is if I can get this, the person who has the best interest for my life is my husband. And so I have allowed him to correct me even on dressing. If I dress wrongly, he has the right to tell me, remove that dress. Okay, you are smart, but for me, I'm not comfortable with that. And I will not answer. I will not say, this is what I want to put. Do I tell you not to change? I don't. I immediately, with a child mentality, I go and change and dress up for him.
Ladies,
that is very key.
You need to listen to her.
Yes, that is very important. And that's why you are finding so many weaknesses that people have were not meant to be known by anybody. They were meant to be known by your husband, and they were meant to be known by your wife. But because now there is that fear, if he rebukes me, nitamunyima tuatua. So he keeps quiet. Like a reined chicken. He knows that if he corrects me on friends, he knows nitamunyima tuatua. So he keeps quiet. So people are actually pretending. There's a lot of fakeness. There is a lot of sugarcoating in marriage. Why? I have also no authority to actually correct him. Pastor allows me to do that. But the only way we do it, when I'm correcting him, I must be respectful and I must honor him. I should not treat him like the way I treat my son. You get that? So my correction, he must feel that I am telling him something and I'm not coercing him. I'm only giving him my views. You get that?
I think we need
and
a
vice
session.
versa.
We need a session.
Yes.
Where you only talk to ladies.
Yes.
They need to hear you.
Yes, that is very important.
They really need to hear you.
That is very important.
Because what you speak of right now is the problem that we encounter
on a day-to-day life.
Day out.
Yes. Like, for example, I want to say something. Why is it like my husband? I tell you, if there is a great driver in this world, it is Pastor Monene. This man...
This guy is the king.
This guy is so gifted. Hey. Then look at it, sir. At Pastor Monene want to teach me driving. But what is the mentality of many women? Where's the fundishwa kuendesha gari na bwana? Atakuharash, atakwambia una drive hivi, unashindwa. Why? That mentality must go out of your mind. The person who has the highest interest for me to drive where is Pastor Monene. Because so if I get a road accident on the road, who is going to lose a wife?
Him.
Who is going to lose whose children will lack a mother? It is Pastor Monene. So me, I love him when we are driving from Nakuru to Nairobi, and he tells me, no, you don't go on that lane. You don't do that. You don't get in. Because that's the way he's able to impact his driving skills to me. The same thing with the Tuatua. there's a way we are supposed to do it, because I need to do it his way, and he also makes sure that he does it my way, and make sure that he satisfies me.
Exactly.
There should be that mutual whatever. So another important ingredient is feedback. Feedback on every area of your life.
You're schooling me from A to Z.
Yes.
Right to the system.
Feedback on tua.
Yes.
Unanipeleka aje? Are you there? You know, are you there? Are you know? You are looking at me like this.
Yes.
You know? You know, for us, we celebrate. We talk to each other during, before, and after. Tua. Must. And then he tells me today, you are excellent. You know, nafunga macho nikimwangalia, nafunga ingine. You know, this guy, even if he didn't have that mayo, you know, in anaipata.
Oh my God.
This is serious. This is serious. Okay, like I said, these people, whatever church is this, I don't know these people. I don't know what church they are. I don't, you know, I most of the time I don't know the people are making videos of. I just take it because it came on my timeline, and I believe there was a strong message that we need to talk about as couples. It's very important. Guys, like I said, if your partner can't correct you, forget about that relationship. It's going to last as long as it lasts. When the cracks are there, it will be too late to fix the wrongs. She spoke about something towards the end. She says there needs to be feedback on how your wife cooks. Feedback on how your husband does things is very important. Let your husband, let your wife, let your girlfriend, let your husband, boyfriend know when you are not happy with something, so that change can come. Like she says, I've come across this problem also with driving, that my wife would say, I'm a strict teacher when it comes to driving. Like, she explains it very well. Some of you don't hear Kiswahili. She says, who else will want me to be the best driver than my husband? Huh? I mean, if I teach my wife to drive, I'm teaching her to be the best woman driver ever. And I'm teaching her, we know that men most of the times are the better driver than the woman. I'm teaching her to drive like me, so that she can, because she's not only going to drive me, she's going to drive my children. She's driving our family, friends, and whatever. She's representing our family when she's driving. The same with me. You understand? You can't be a husband that can't drive. That's an embarrassment. So I like what she's saying there. Have that feedback, and just know, if I cook and I cook rubbish, I can't cook to save my life. My wife is busy now saying she must cook, teach me how to cook and everything. And I agree with her, because I'm useless in the kitchen. And that's a weakness that sometimes you have to admit as a partner, to say, you know what, when it comes to these things, I am useless. Another big thing again is sex. Guys, have you ever asked your husband or wife what is her fantasy in bed? It's very important. You might be boring this person ever since you met, and because of who you are, they are afraid to express themselves. So while you are watching this video, bring your partner and say, listen to what this boy king is saying. What is your fantasy in bed? What do you like about my body? What don't you like about my body? I'm gaining a little bit of weight in the past, I would say 4 months. 4 months, 5 months. So my wife is telling me, baby, your stomach, your stomach is getting big. It needs to, who must tell me that my stomach is big if it's not my wife? Who must tell me if I'm gaining weight if it's not my wife? My wife wants the best representative of a husband for her. So now what must I do? I must cut the weight a little bit. You are doing it for her and also for me. I'm a gym person anyway, so I was just not looking after my diet. So it's something that you need to fix. Feedback, talk to each other, and also with the wives, and also with the husbands. Don't touch a sensitive nerve while you're trying to correct your partner. You see? Don't, when you want to speak to your husband, speak to them as if they are small children while trying to correct something. You will find that even when you are right, your point does not get across. It's very important. You guys know this. Maybe your husband or wife has got bad spending habits. You can't start the sentence by saying, but you men are useless. But you women don't know how to handle money. You can't start by that. The best way to bring an offensive comment to your partner is to first give them what you call that thing, to command them about something they do. First, acknowledge the good that they do. But you're my wife. You are so beautiful, and the way you are so beautiful, I wish you could handle our finances in a beautiful way, the way you take care of yourself or the way you take care of our family. Give them credit for something they are doing before raising the thing. So when you give that, when you give them that credit, their guard fall down. But if you start with offensive language, it never ends well in a relationship. So start with, my baby, I love you so much. I love you so much. And you know what? If there was one lucky guy on the world, it's definitely me. I also wish, baby, in your own time, when you think about it, can you think about your weight? Think about how you being healthier will be better suited for our family, not only for yourself, but for our children and all that. Who will be offended to such language? You need to speak like that. So I hope you guys heard the pastor, mother pastor, what she said. And I'm hoping you guys will hear and take notes on that. It's very important for us to, listen to other, especially our elders when they give us advice, because we must never ever forget that African Mojono will humble you. Please subscribe.